Greetings, greetings, greetings. Peace, love, and light, family. I am Sis D. I'm a spiritualist and a naturalist, and I believe I'm a humble messenger and oracle of the Most High Yah. Sometimes I come to y'all with messages of encouragement. Sometimes those messages are just general information or food for thought, and sometimes they're correction or forewarning. And today's message, I think I might put it in the food for thought. And for some of y'all, it might be correction. Y'all let me know later, okay? Put it in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think, okay? So before I go any further, I want to say, if you guys have not thus far, please like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you can get the notification of my videos that I drop. If you feel in your heart to do so, I would greatly appreciate that. Let's get the algorithm up so we can vibe higher, y'all. All right. So, with that being said, I also want to welcome the first-time viewers to the channel. I hope and pray to the Most High that you enjoy the content that I'm going to bring for you guys today. All right. Now, let me go ahead and dive right into today's topic. And today's topic is, it might be controversial for some, and I hope and pray that it doesn't step on toes, because that is definitely not my intention. But I just want to shed light and bring some things to y'all's attention who y'all might not know, right? Okay, that's part of my job as a messenger. So today, the topic is celebrating Mother's Day, question mark. Okay, so what came to me is today is May the 8th, 2022. And a lot of people are out celebrating Mother's Day in all of its forms, however you celebrate, right? So whether it's you're buying your mom a present, or in eternity, on the eternity side, flowers, candles, purses, bags, whatever, yada yada, however you quote unquote celebrate, a lot of people are doing that today, right? And I just want to bring some things, like I said, to y'all's attention, to where you may not know about it. I am specifically speaking to the melanated ones, y'all who are chosen. If you know you're Israel, this message is for you. Those of y'all who are spiritualists and you know the Most High has been dealing with you for a long time, this message is specifically for y'all, okay? So please keenly listen to Sis D on today. If you've heard it, great. The Most High is already kind of prepping you and forewarning you. If you haven't, grab a pen, grab a pad. It might be kind of educational today so that you can kind of mature spiritually speaking, okay? So what I wanted to bring about was, do you really know the roots and the origins of Mother's Day? Question mark. Many of us don't. That's why we are caught up in this festivity or this day of celebration, and we don't know where it really started or originated with. So for those of us on stateside, I'm here in the States now, I might be here for a little bit, but here of us domestically stateside, it is told to us that Anna Jarvis celebrated her mom after passing, going to a church, and 4 or 5 years, I think 5 years later, then it became worldwide, domestically. Every state in the U.S. started celebrating because of Anna Jarvis, in memorial of her mother, and her mother doing all these things to help with women's fellowship and health, right? That's what we're told. But there is kind of a deeper meaning that most of us won't really dig and find out about. The deeper roots of this actually go way, 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 way back to ancient times, to festivities and celebrations of the goddesses, the Greek goddesses, Greek / Babylonian goddesses, the Hellenistic, okay? Hellenistic times, Greek times, wherein they celebrated Cybele, the goddess of the earth. I'm not going to go into all of them, but I'll definitely put that in the description so you guys can go and check it out. But I always try to go natural than spiritual. So I don't want to dive in too deeply to that right now. I just want to go natural for y'all first. Okay? Natural. So the natural part is, again, you melanated ones, you aboriginal, indigenous, native, copper colored, whatever, however you see yourself. If you are a brown skinned person, I am speaking to you this morning. Okay? So Mother's Day is probably one of 3 or 4 highest profiting days for any industry in the United States. Okay? Let me take y'all to the industries that profit specifically for melanated folks on Mother's Day. The typical common ones are flowers or bouquets and chocolates and balloons and teddy bears and cards. And then we have the food and baking industry, wines and wineries, so restaurants and cake shops and wine bars and all that. Let's go to makeup and beauty. Perfume is also incorporated in that. Luxury brands, whether it be jewelry or bags or any of the likes. Those are just some of the top ones that are profit from Mother's Day. Okay, so if you're buying your mom a bag and you saved up 3 months' salary for that bag, ching ching, profit. If you go out to a restaurant, a high-end restaurant, and it's 5 or 6 of y'all, and y'all's bill is $600, $800, $1,000, ching ching. If you spent on flowers, candies, chocolates, diva, all that, ching ching, all of that is profit. So here, let me give you guys a definition of what that's called is consumerism. All right? And it has a derogatory term. The preoccupation of society with the acquisition of consumer goods. And look it up in the sociological terms or definition also. We have become this consumer-driven, overindulgent society, and we have been for a very long time. And the reason why I said specifically you melanated people is because they're targeting us. You black people, so-called black people, you so-called Latino people, we are the largest consumers stateside. And I'm probably going to even beg, as so say, in all of the diaspora, because we like to look good and we like to floss for others. So the natural side of this conversation is we have to change our mindset. We have to stop doing the things that are counterproductive for us as melanated ones, as spiritual soldiers, as chosen ones. We have to unlearn some of the behaviors that have been taught to us, i.e., buy, consume. We always have to have the best of everything. The best phone, whether you can afford it or not. The best shoes, whether you can afford it or not. The best jewelry, if you can afford it or not. We are putting money back into the pockets of those who are literally our enemy. And they are actively trying to get us to further self-destruct. I have to say this very sensitively, but y'all, a lot of times the reason why we as the melanated people do that, we do that because we attach things to, if I have the newest, latest iPhone, I'm going to feel better about myself. It's a self-esteem issue. If I have the latest Jordans, I'm going to feel better about myself because I was able to buy them. It's a self-esteem issue. I don't care if it's clothes, weave, cars, watches. We attach liabilities, because that's what they are, to our self-esteem. The counterparts don't do that, y'all. They understand that liabilities are only going to depreciate, and they don't help you do anything. They're not helping with generational wealth. They're not helping you as a person be better. They're not helping you be a better individual, a better human being. You're just spending your money. So you're basically, in essence, you're a tire or a wheel spinning in mud. That's what it is, because you're always going to be broke or behind if you're constantly, repetitively buying things that are liabilities that are going to burn out. So we must address this counterproductive behavior as melanated people, so-called blacks and browns, and y'all natives, let me throw you natives in there too, because y'all are us too. We have to address this counterproductive behavior. I'm bringing it to light on Mother's Day because Mother's Day is one of, like I said, one of the top 3 or 4 profit-making so-called festivities or celebrations in the United States. And it's us, melanated people, you so-called black folks, you so-called brown folks, you so-called native folks, it's us that the counterparts are targeting because they know we're consumers. They're not spending $1,000 on an outfit with a hat and a bag and shoes, and they're not doing it. They don't care. They're not overspending on a meal that's going to take them, I don't know how long to afford. A 2-week paycheck to pay for dinner. They're not doing it. They're actively targeting you, saying, ha ha, look at these silly people. They're spending money that's taking them 2 weeks to earn. Y'all, we gotta stop. We gotta stop and consider every single solitary thing that we're doing with every one of these so-called fake holidays. Scripturally, we're taught, honor thy father and thy mother, that your days on the earth may be long, in which the Lord your God has given you. That's Exodus 20:12, if not mistaken. And I'll put that into the description for y'all to see that too. We're told to honor, not celebrate. Celebrate, celebrate. To acknowledge a significant or happy day with a social gathering or enjoyable activity. The Most High never told us to celebrate nobody. He told us to honor. Etymology, the study of words. Honor does not mean celebrate. This world and the leaders of it are telling us, oh, celebrate Valentine's, celebrate Mother's Day, celebrate Christmas, celebrate Easter, celebrate. And all the while you're celebrating, spend your money, stay broke. You're putting it back in our pockets like they did in slavery. They don't give you money enough, but tell you to come to Mr's general store, and the money that you just earned, put it back in Mr's pocket in his general store. Same thing, y'all. It's the same cycle. The same cycle is coming back around. And if we don't see it as a cycle and we don't break it as a cycle, we're going to stay stuck in it. We gotta totally and utterly crush that thing. So I know that was a lot. I hope that you guys were able to get something out of that. Let's stop celebrating Easter. It is not in the scriptures. You can't find it anywhere. The Most High never told you to celebrate your mother or anybody else. He told you to honor. So therefore, we're not supposed to be participating in these worldly holidays. The Most High never told us to do it. Consumerism. We have to break the behaviors of consumerism. Overspending, over buying, over indulging in things. Okay? Let's correct that behavior. The scripture I gave you guys, Exodus 12:20, honor your father and your mother. I'll put that in the description. You guys, Anna Jarvis spent the last years of her life trying to undo what she saw as commercialism. She was not pleased with that thing, and she ended up she regretted it and spent the last years of her life trying to uncorrect it. Let's tackle this now. Let us be the chosen ones in this hour of the new earth to shut it down. All right? I know that was a longer video. I hope that you guys were able to make it to the end. I definitely do appreciate each and every one of you. If you were able to make this long, thank you so much. I definitely do appreciate your efforts in trying to stay in here. Hang in here with Sis D to take in this information, okay? If you guys have questions about anything that I've mentioned in this video, celebrating Mother's Day, ? Please feel free to leave me a comment. I'll leave my Gmail address as well, so you guys can reach out to me with any questions, comments, or concerns. I'm definitely I'm willing to answer you guys, okay? With that, I'm going to say to my delightful family, to the Vibe Up Y'all tribe, I see y'all. May the Most High bless you and keep you on today. And I'm going to go ahead and close on out by saying, Vibe Up Y'all, Vibe Up. This is D, and I'm out.